Hi everyone, happy Sunday. I was just out in the snow getting firewood with Miriam, and we have two sleds with no ropes, so we're sort of bent over double way up the hill where the stack is, and then we made a channel for the sleds to go in. And then we sort of sent them on their way when they were more than halfway down, and then they go crashing into the deck, which is rotting anyway. And then we stacked them, and it was just so beautiful with the tree, the snow. The snow is in. I don't know if you can see. Could you see that? The snow is in the trees. It's just really amazing. But what was particularly remarkable, I thought, was that when you step deep, so the snow is mid-thigh, like way past my boots, which is why I'm a minute late, sorry. When you step in and your foot goes way down, and who am I telling, right? Because you guys know all about snow, but I didn't see snow falling until I was 34 years old. So it's still got a kind of a mystery to me. So when you take your leg out and you look in the hole that you made with your leg, it's not white. It's, as you know, it's blue, like the color of icebergs. It's really beautiful, but the fact that it's blue, that water when it's condensed, like Jing, is blue. And the fact that every single snowflake is individual, really, it made me think of the resonance of water with Jing, water in any form. But what could the message be if it's blue, if it's actually blue, and then there's, every conceivable possibility, endless possibilities in the snow. And so it made me think about the command point for the vessels. So the command point for the vessels is LU-9, right? So the great abyss means LU-9 is it's not your average lung point, because the lungs are in charge of the exterior. So why would you have a point called the Great Abyss, apart from it being a source point, which is important, but the influential points, which are a Song Dynasty addition to the practice, are naming the LU-9 the Great Abyss, connecting that to the Jing via the 8 extra channels. So when they say the curious organs are the brain, the gallbladder, the uterus, the spine, the bone marrow, the bone, and the vessels, it means the 8 extraordinary vessels. It does not mean the blood vessels. And so the connection between LU-9 and the snow is that the passage of water, the primary channels are in charge of the waterways, and the snow as being a reminder of the connection between what comes from the sky, from the exterior, from where lung qi resides, and the Jing, it's kind of like a magical connection. I know I'm not making a great deal of sense, but it's just such a sense of wonder. And the snowflakes, the Jing, the blue, the lungs, the great abyss, the 8 extraordinary channels, just the witnessing of all possibilities falling from the sky. Anyway, I thought that Andrew's giving me a thumbs up. Can you make more sense of this? I just needed another 5 minutes to put it together before 3:15.
Well, an interesting note, Mike.
Come and rescue me.
Oh, you don't need rescue. The person in the world at least needs rescue.
Come.
Except sometimes.
Very sorry.
It makes me think that about the idea of metal, yes. Elemental metal.
Yes.
And in Tibetan practices.
You've got his perch, Shimon. They can't see it.
Elemental metal in Tibetan practice is not called metal. It's called air. Air, and it's the idea of the blue sky and snow, of course, that comes in Tibet. And when the snow finishes, the sky is a blue that's feels like it would crack if you touched it. It's has a so the elemental 5 elements, still 5 elements, but the system is different, and they use the idea of sky or air in place of metal, which goes with what you're saying.
Okay, thank you. So the ripple, thanks for the beautiful notes, by the way, in the chat. So the ripple that we would be putting out in the pond is the wonder, the sheer wonder, that the reminder of all possibilities in the way in which our own Jing can play out in our individual destinies are everywhere. These reminders are everywhere. It's one of appreciation, really. And what would the points be? Lung 9, the influential point of the vessels. And I think it would have to be Ren 1, a point from which all possibilities emerge. All right, thank you everybody, and let's get to work.